My wife's mother did something years ago that I haven't forgiven her for, and I'm never letting this grudge die. When my wife and I first met, her mother was used to being very involved in her life. She had a key to her apartment, which quickly became our apartment. She was used to seeing her at least once a week. She was used to bossing my wife around like she was still a child, despite my wife being well into her late 20s. All of that classic overbearing codependency bullshit mother stuff was taken care of with a lot of therapy and hefty boundaries, which made life a lot easier for me, much to the dismay of my mother-in-law who was no longer getting her way. I noticed she started to make some comments about our home, how she hopes nothing goes wrong because she won't be able to come in and help us without a key anymore, lol. Or how if she was involved in choosing what colors to paint our apartment walls it would match better, little rude passive-aggressive things like that. The last straw for me where I decided I really just couldn't handle this passive-aggressive entitled shit was when she came into our apartment when my wife and I were exhausted from a week of work and didn't really feel like entertaining, but her mom guilted her into hosting, and then my mother-in-law used our toilet and turned the orientation of the toilet paper. What kind of self-important asshole comes into someone else's home and changes their toilet paper orientation? The fuck? So anyway, this was almost 15 years ago, and every single time we were invited to their home after that, which was way too fucking often, I changed every single toilet paper orientation in their house, all 3 bathrooms. She's never brought it up with either of us, and she's never touched our toilet paper orientation ever again since that day. But I'll never stop. I hope she knows it's me, and that she's going to have to be fixing her toilet paper orientation for the rest of her days as long as she wants to be a menace in my wife's and my life. So I have to ask, does your wife know you're doing it? I don't think so, no. She thought it was very weird and inappropriate for her mother to change something in our house all those years ago, so I feel justified. Well, actually, if you examine the patent application for the original toilet paper holder, there is a correct way to orient the roll on the holder. I just hope you were the one doing it correctly. Otherwise, I'm with MIL. Just kidding, but this true. Edited to agree that over is the way. We have it placed where the TP runs over. MIL prefers it to be under.